Alright, YouTube, so I just took, Mom and I took coffee out and took Grandma out and we had a little talk, discussion about things, so many things with my youngest brother Christopher and my mom, and we got some coffee for all four of us and got to see the new light poles on Shield Street and Central. So here are about 3 clips from the conversations that we've had from this visit.
Gotta get your chat on.
Yeah.
Or just make them talk.
Yeah.
And listen. Mm-hmm.
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 Yeah.
So what were you doing? Oh. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know how you listen to me?
Mm-hmm.
You same thing.
We know that now.
Most of the girls I'm with at the moment are usually passing through. So even if I do strike off a conversation, well, she's off to Regina.
Well, just use it as practice. And then the girls that you meet for a prom here, you never know. They might start coming back and coming back and coming back.
It's like, oh, it's you again.
Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, no, keep practicing. Unless you want to move to Assiniboia. They've got an opening at their gas station at the co-op.
It's tempting right now.
Manager.
Really?
Mm.
The guys that work there are really nice. I like them.
Yeah.
They're, do you have a co-op number? And they ask me every time. They freaking know me. Do you have a co-op number? And I stop. And I do my Pioneer co-op number and my Southland co-op number so I can tell them the right one. And then I tell them. And the one guy, he just laughs at me. I said, yes, you're right. I said, I go through both co-op numbers so I can make sure I tell you the right one. And he just laughs at me.
Yeah.
Like, he was really formidable at first, right?
Mm.
But now that he's got to know me, he just
Really?
I think you're a freaking hilarious lady.
Yeah.
Well, we have one lady that comes regularly. We have dubbed the Red Jeep Lady.
Mm.
I'd be the funeral home lady.
No. No.
Why?
You'd be a much more welcome sight than the Red Jeep Lady.
Who's the red Jeep lady?
She's either high or going through withdrawal, so she's either really happy and apologetic or a complete bitch.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Approach with caution.
Approach with caution. Yes, it's like, oh, she's back. Here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Mm. Where does she come?
Is she like local?
I think she's local. She goes on trips every once in a while. I don't know how she affords this since she's got people buying gas for her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to get away from her.
Hey, here's some money. Go away.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, could be going for a month or two. Where you going?
Well, they always say negativity is contagious. And then yeah.
Should try that line on Phyllis, see how she reacts.
Yeah.
Is she naked?
Fairly.
Really?
It's like she clashes with the other employees a lot.
Oh, really?
I'm just gonna smile and nod.
Uh-huh.
It's like that's what a monk would do.
Yeah. That's the best way to deal with negative people.
Just reverse just don't be a savior.
Is she an older or younger?
Older.
She's older than me.
Yeah, she's in her 60s, so she's doesn't get the senior discount yet.
Oh, okay.
Does that make her mad too?
No.
Yeah, maybe.
I just noticed that Shane got the senior discount at Cowtown. They're all laughing at me. Like, what's it does?
Yeah.
Should go there on Monday. 10% off.
That's co-op. It's the first Wednesday of every month.
Yeah, I learned not to shop then.
Yeah, you're gonna be waiting a while.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, really?
I was like, yeah, they really should.
Well, I don't mind the ones that are just into the senior discount. It's the ones that are older than that.
It's like, I get a discount? Yeah,
No, it's the fact that they either count out their coins or they take forever to write a check.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
it's the ones that count out the coins.
Yes.
It's like, let me help you.
Yeah. Yes.
So, or I know I have a quarter in or something. There you go. I can help. I can get that for you. Oh, thank you so much. No problem.
Pretend you're not doing it together.
I don't have 15 minutes for you to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cashier, they always laugh because they know you're not doing it to help them. You're doing it,
Yeah.
even if it's a couple bucks. Like, there you go.
If someone's short of dime, I'll just throw it. That's it. Oh, here's a dime. It's like,
Hey, you got that thing at the register, right? Where you can. I used to do it right under my purse at CD Plus.
I'll just do.
I'll give you a quarter. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So, we don't want an argument.
Yeah. So where are you now? Like I was down there sometime. Couldn't see you. Are you inside, outside?
Usually outside.
I say by the tan, he's outside.
Mm-hmm.
My schedule's pretty sporadic.
Yeah.
No, it's
No, he does opening, he does midday, he does
Oh.
evenings, he does closings, he does,
Oh.
and they'd be in a row, like,
Yeah.
like this week. Open, midday, evening, off.
Slowly. Off again.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, you should move to Assiniboia and just live in Assiniboia. They've got lots of apartments.
Oh.
And then you'd only be an hour away. Or 20 minutes away.
Already an hour away.
You're 2 hours away.
You think you would like to do that?
I don't know.
Well, Austin's not teaching, unless you want a group lesson.
Okay. Yeah, they've been.
Because he went to university. I can forward you the text if you want it. And,
He's working for his dad.
no, he's back at school. Like, he's full-time university.
Oh.
And, he got married.
Ooh.
And, so, yeah, his teaching is
Well,
really minimal. What else? Yeah, so I thought, well, maybe just get back into practicing on my own and maybe YouTube it for a bit.
What's
Good
YouTube?
YouTube teacher. Can't remember her name.
It's just like you go online and you can search things in their videos of how to do this, that, almost anything you want to learn.
Oh.
And
Mm-hmm. Gives you something to think about.
I got used to living with Christopher Close, so now it's hard.
Yeah. Maybe it's
A
really
relief. Maybe it's a relief.
Yeah.
She cannot tell me that the button doesn't work anymore.
What was that?
Wasn't that Glenn?
No, that's the remote. Christopher, it doesn't work.
Oh.
It doesn't work, Christopher. Well, it's because you have to do.
Oh, really? She needs you, in other words.
Well, and Shane's no better.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
No, he doesn't. I mean, I know more about that stuff than he does. Yeah, but it was so funny because he was doing his crop insurance stuff online. And I said, where are you getting the internet from? He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, you're doing this online. Where are you getting the internet from? Because I was really wanting to know because we don't have internet up there, right?
Oh.
He goes, it's just there. I'm like, no, Shane, it's not just
Oh,
there.
it's just Was he doing it?
He goes, yes, it is. And sure enough, it's just there. And I'm like, well, where are you getting the internet from? Like, I really wanted to know.
Yeah.
So he's obviously on someone else's internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like our neighbors are close enough, he must be using someone. But I don't know how he got on.
Yeah.
It's just there.
No, it's not.
Did you hear that?
Well,
Shane was doing his crop insurance online. And I said, Shane, where are you getting internet from? Because I wanted to know because we don't have internet out there.
mhm.
We, on our phones, we have the
Wi-Fi, mobile hotspot.
the 3G network, but we don't have actual internet. And he's on the actual internet doing his crop insurance stuff. And I'm like, where'd you get the internet from? He goes, well, it's just there. I'm
Like that doesn't help.
I'm like, no, it's not, Shane.
How does that help?
He's like, yeah, it does. He goes, it's just here. I'm like,
Like-
okay, so he's obviously using someone's internet.
Just like what Red Green would do. Go on his neighbor's cable.
Oh, well, Shane is totally innocent because it's working, it's there,
Mhm.
it's just there.
It's not like-
No.
it's not the same.
But I just had to laugh. Well, it's just there.
Yeah.
Someone has internet. You use it.
What I'd really laugh is if it's the neighbors where the goats keep getting into their chickpeas.
Oh.
I would really laugh if it's them. Because they're actually the closest.
Mm.
Yeah, and if I might make an extra $1 to earn next weekend.
Oh, yeah, helping Kim, hey?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, hopefully she has. Well, even if she doesn't have days off, you can help her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We should get the shed delivered Thursday or Friday and paint that.
Yeah. This Thursday or Friday? Oh yeah.
Thursday's almost.
You're just painting it white or something?
Red.
Oh, red.
Shane wants it red with white trim.
Yeah. Does it have to be primed before?
No,
Oh, it's a 2-in-1.
it's barn paint. She just put her on.
Oh, okay.
And it's shingled, so that's good.
Yeah.
So that under the shingles will be white, and then on top will be white. Around there, and I'll have to look at the rest and see what it looks like. I don't remember. We got money for a shed from insurance, so that's the shed we bought. And it fit that money. And I, because he's all worried about it, I said, well, just get that one. I said, if we need
Yeah.
another shed at a later date, we'll get another shed.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'll put, like, you can buy these plastic things that go on the side of a shed for extra room. Maybe we'll just need one of those. Like, we'll worry about it later. Just get this shed.
Your mother knows exactly what they should be doing, right?
But why worry about it? You've got the money for this shed. Buy it. Worry about it later.
Yeah.
A shed's a shed.
Right now, we have shovels and implements all over the yard.
Okay.
And they can just go in the shed.
So you were down there for a while, right? How did you like it?
Yeah. No, I didn't like it as much as Calvin.
No.
Calvin loves the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christopher can survive.
One thing I
They online games out there. So I mean, it is possible.
Yeah.
I just don't know how they did it. We'd have to ask Ian. Like his PlayStation is in the spare room, like with games and stuff. Yeah, it's an older one. He never took it with him. But I mean, I don't know how he hooked it up or anything. He'd have to talk to him about what he did. He would know. But
Yeah. Like if
You just.
no, he would have kind of. They would have noticed that, I'm sure. It's almost $200. It's over $200 a month to get internet out there.
yeah.
I wouldn't do that every day.
No.
Fios now.
And if I could, I would. Yeah. You know, like And one thing I would like to do if I was gonna put like a power grid, it with twine in it. I do it with a double decker like that you'd see in Red Deer. And
I don't know if Shane would go for you to make power lines out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking the way the yard's set up,
yeah,
that and the wind blows so hard.
yeah.
Like we had to, those pails that are on the tomatoes,
Oh yeah,
they're sunk about 8 inches into the dirt
oh yeah,
so they won't blow away.
Oh,
And a couple of them have rocks in front of them and behind them so that they stay there.
yeah. I would
Like the
have,
wind is bad. Like our those chairs I have, like they're like this, but they have the mesh seating. They end up in the trees most of the time.
oh,
Just
well,
oh.
yeah. I think Shane is definitely the one for you.
yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Well, he treats everyone good with respect, and you know,
Yeah.
Even people he doesn't agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And if you,
It's
if-
refreshing in an NDP supporter.
Oh, is he?
Oh yeah.
A lot of NDP supporters
He hates the leaders of NDP right now. Hates them. And he doesn't like the way the party's going right now. Like he's not sure you can vote for them.
Well-
So what happen if they're conservative convert? Just because.
Well, he doesn't like the way the Saskatchewan party's doing things. But I agree with him there. Like
After Walmart days.
yeah,
just-
they've just done, I don't know what they're doing. And I don't like the Liberals. And I don't like any of them.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
yeah, and the NDP are just trying to get people to join unions.
But no. Well, they've got a new leader now that's apparently a little better on the provincial level.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that federal leader,
And Jagmeet Singh is just
He's like,
Oh, was it? Is that who it was?
that guy's a
well,
dick.
he's more like they're all got the same agenda, but say they're from different parties. It's like if you listen to them, well, except for Trudeau who's doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Well, the Trudeau supporters are basically based out of Ontario and Quebec because they liked Pierre Trudeau.
Quebec didn't like Pierre.
who?
Nobody did.
Quebec did not like Pierre.
Oh,
No Ontario.
It was the
Ontario
baby.
liked him for a while. Until
But, yeah, it was the baby boom generation that liked Pierre.
No,
No.
It was
Nobody
in-
liked Pierre.
the West never liked him.
Well, it was just
Never liked him.
No.
Quebec liked him until they found out he didn't like them.
yeah,
I think Eastern Canada was the same.
yeah. Ontario and Quebec have all the Trudeau supporters amongst the baby boomers.
No.
No, the young people. Oh,
The young
no,
people.
the young people are a lot of them are liberal
Yeah,
because they see what the ideology is behind all the stuff, and that most of that is a good idea, right?
yeah,
Like most of it is, if you look what it's ideally supposed to do, right? But then you look at what they're actually doing with it, and it's nowhere near.
no.
I mean the truth.
Ideology is that it's just there to pull people in. They don't care about
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah.
Like the carbon tax, for example, right? Ideally, what it's supposed to do is take the money, put it into a pool of money, and you can apply for grants that actually support projects that reduce the carbon tax. Now, the grants are obscure,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
They're hard to get,
Okay.
and hardly anyone applies for them.
Yeah.
So what happens to the money? Just goes into the general fund.
They know how to do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have
So,
gone.
it's just a cat pad, really.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that have gone bankrupt by spending money they don't have.
Well, that
Yeah.
has nothing to do with carbon tax.
Yeah,
That
and
has
people.
to do with, well, I was telling Calvin how, like when I grew up, to have a second car in the family meant your second car was only ran in town. Like you'd never take it on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Never. That's why those K cars were so popular. You never take them on the highway.
Yeah.
They weren't for that. They just ran in town. They were good on gas, and they'd get you, you know.
They were,
There.
and they were cheap to maintain too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they weren't expensive. Whereas now, everyone has a brand new vehicle in their driveway to make payments on.
Yeah.
Plus, a house to make payments on, and furniture inside it they're making payments on.
But my dad buys second-hand cars.
And they have a camper they're making payments on, or a cabin they're making, you know, everyone wants everything all beautiful.
Yeah, like It's peer pressure. it's all peer pressure.
Well,
It's
it's not peer pressure. Everyone just wants what they grew up with instead of,
Yeah.
you know, start from scratch.
I saw it as something.
Well, I guess you guys could pretty much start with what you grew up with,
hmm
So,
right? You didn't grow
Yeah.
up with much.
so
No.
I saw something interesting recently. Someone
That's
had brought in a Mazda RX-7.
I don't know.
What?
Mazda RX-7.
Little sports car.
Little sports car. It's like, I didn't recognize it at first, and it's like one of us. Like, oh!
What did they do to it?
They didn't. Well, they did something, but I didn't notice it at first. It's like, oh, that's a nightmare to maintain. It's like, oh, I put a Chevy engine in. Ah!
Oh, okay.
Because the RX-7, amongst people who know cars, it's a one where you want a fairly sizable disposable income.
Yeah.
Because they're not that expensive to buy. They're just really expensive to maintain.
Oh, so you have to put a different engine in.
Because they come with a rotary engine like you get in an airplane.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. And if I,
Not a turbine engine, a rotary engine.
well, even if I was to make a bus into a vacation vehicle, I'd have the city take care of it as long as I'm paying for it.
Well, the city wouldn't take care of
Let's
it.
see.
No.
Well, there wouldn't be any place in my home to keep a 40-foot bus in.
Then you wouldn't own one.
No.
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 Well, that's what this property would be good for. If you actually had an RV, you've got space in the back to put it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That was purpose built to have
Put an
a trailer.
RV. Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Mm.
Yeah, that's actually what, I think that's what the people did it for. I
Yeah.
think so.
That's why it's so tall.
Yeah.
They were just back their RV and park their vehicles in the garage.
Yeah. And there's still little rooms that work in it, and there's still room out here for other people.
Mhm.
Lots of parking.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, but if I was gonna get a bus to convert to, I get the Nova Bus low floor series bus.
Mm.
Those things have a shorter turning radius than the new Flyer buses do, and they're great for the winter. They're also
Snowbank.
well they can
Darn snowbanks.
Good on the, in the city.
No.
yeah
Oh,
because
this is Canada. Snowbanks in the cities are going to
yeah
Mm-hmm.
and the thing with
Like when I
Nova
was driving south that one time, there was great big snowbanks across the highway,
Oh.
and this little car was scooting across, and you could just see the wheels lifting up, so I slowed right down. That was the time when I was driving across the grid, and there was no tracks, and I slid off the grid. Shane had to come get me with the tractor.
Oh.
Got turned a 5-minute drive into an hour and a half.
Well, it was funny though, is like when we were going to go check up on a cow that was owned by herself, and his time by side died.
Yeah. Oh, and he was probably mad.
That was that.
You can tell the story, Christopher.
We were checking on the cows with the side by side, and there was a cow up by itself, and we were going to go check on it. We had just gone through the gate, and we were about, I don't know, say like 10, 20 meters in, and The side-by-side guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because I had to go back and get it with him.
Yeah. I finally learned to drive on
a
a
walk
side.
back, even worse.
And
You
I
had to go back on the road.
Yeah.
and I got to, well, my first time out in the farm, I got to learn how to drive on a side by side.
That's pretty.
Yeah, the Calvin that drove.
It's a car.
But of course, it's an all.
Gave you whiplash, eh?
Yeah.
Why?
You stepped on the gas a little hard.
Oh, really?
Didn't you, Calvin?
Yeah, I
New
did.
driver.
Yeah, but
I
Well, I
don't.
imagine Shane actually went like this. He might caught himself.
well, of course, those things are tricky because you don't know how much gas you can, how much throttle you can get until it makes a jerk.
It's like driving a standard for the first time.
Yeah.
You finally figure out how to get it moving without stalling it, and then you just
Oh, really?
or even better yet, you drop the clutch and go ka-tunk, ka-tunk, ka-tunk.
Yeah, that was always my favorite across the busy.
Well, of course, and of course, the side.
You're like, don't quit, don't quit, don't quit.
And on Sunday, I managed to park it without overturning it.
Well, yeah, good.
It's funny though. It's like every once in a while you drop the clutch, but you don't like drop it from nothing. You just
Yeah,
like drop the last
a little bit.
third in and just go boom, boom, boom. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, but then when you're learning, it's not that smooth. Do it too quick, yeah. And with me, it was always across a busy intersection. I'm just like, don't quit, don't quit, don't quit.
Oh, modern cars are so much better for that. If you have a synchronized transmission in a vehicle with lots of power, it's so much easier. Just let off the clutch.
Yeah.
Have you heard of
I
a?
learned,
Have you heard of a? Have you ever heard of a automated manual trans? Yeah, and the automated manual. Oh, that was on the Greyhound coach. Some of the Greyhound coaches was actually. It behaves like it shifts like a standard, but it can skip gears depending on how much throttle you've put into the coach. It's called the ZF AS-tronic, which is a 12-speed automated manual equipped with an intarter.
I could skip
Is that
gears
a-
on Datsun too.
Yeah,
So I could skip gears on the Datsun too.
Is that manual or not?
because I saw the.
No, yeah, manuals can always skip.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's such an easy car to drive.
Yeah, and
Like I never did the
Civic's an easy car.
across the intersection in that one.
Yeah,
It's like,
because-
yes, like I always recommend, it's like for a new driver, if you're gonna get a standard, get one with more power than it needs.
well, and the more.
Because it's so much easier to.
Well, this had lots of power in first and second,
Yeah.
and then none in third and fourth. Like zero.
Oh,
But yeah, it's lots.
Your third and fourth is just to
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It could at the end. This was single lane still from Swift Country Regina.
Mhm.
I think it quit. I know by Morris it was single lane for sure. Because I'd gone out to visit Auntie Rona. Now it's coming back. And this was back when we could drive to Regina for $10 there and back. Anyway, I had pedal to the metal. I was going 90. And I'm just like, come on, car, come on.
and
See,
some.
I just get people behind, so I pull over so they could see the pass, and I go back because I couldn't go 100 in it.
Well, and what? Well, I remember seeing.
me and my Civic.
Yeah.
I can do.
Well, I saw how the number
I pretend I
change.
didn't hear that.
Well,
I can. I don't.
Oh, this is Shane. Did you know your Jeep has a governor in it?
did you know?
Probably suspected, but you never found out.
And I'm like, oh, you checked?
yeah,
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
because I
It's like,
remember.
it's I don't think mine has a governor. You just contact. But
Yeah, because
I
It's
just
a-
do it
it's
for
a-
fun every once in a while.
It's at 140 or something. It's pretty. You
Pretty
can't.
low.
You can't go very fast.
Well, it's a Jeep, so you don't want to go
Yeah.
fast.
Well, with the Hemi, like you could be gone in that thing. So yeah, I can see why they have it.
I just see saw an image of a Jeep going.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's not.
You don't want to go that fast in such a heavy vehicle.
No, it's just not aerodynamic or anything. Like for corners, like for any curves.
Oh yeah, you gotta go the wrong way first.
Yeah.
Who do
you,
that?
you go the wrong way so that it will tip, and it will tip the other way and go that way.
Yeah, like on 6 there.
Yeah, like
It's like I always wondered why some people do that. It's like, oh yeah, because it's so top heavy that you need to use the momentum to get you around the curve.
oh, and buses have a lot of momentum.
Oh yeah, you have a lot of inertia too. That's why I don't go very fast.
But yeah.
Well, like
I'm
I'm
I'm just like, hey, Chad.
well on one of the Greyhound coaches that had the AS-tronic. Like I saw it at the 3rd gear, then and just as they were accelerating, it went to 5th gear, then to 7th gear, then to 9th gear, then it went up by 1 to 10, 11, and 12. That's with the ZF AS-tronic. It's an automated manual with a hydraulic retarder, also known as an in-tarder. My dad and I found that out.
So yeah, the only reason they have so many gears is
And
that it makes the gear ratio easier on the transmission. They don't ever use it all.
and it's lighter than the Allison B500 R6. Yeah, and
Kind of tune that when people start talking engines.
yeah, ZF is from Germany.
You think you do?
I know enough to know something like the RX-7 is, but the rotary engine, they put those in airplanes.
Mm.
And then in World War II, it's like I said to someone, it's like, oh, it's 1,000 horsepower. It's like, no. It's like towards when the fighter planes really got going, they got engines that got between 15,
Yeah, and
1,500 horsepower and 2,600 horsepower. Rotary engines are powerful,
and then
but extremely complicated.
in Red Deer, all the Nova Bus buses have the ZF Equalize Series 6B. It also comes with an in-tarder. And my dad told me that the whining noise that you hear is the transmission's gear train.
Probably is then.
Like an Allison B400 R5 is loud, but not so much as the B400 R6. And the ZF 6AP 1400B Equalize series transmission is much quieter compared to the Allison.
That reminds me, Anchor Dream has a vacuum frame.
Well, I guess where's my room
So like after we take Grandma back to her place, we're gonna leave around 4 o'clock to go back to the farm near Assiniboia. So I'm just gonna wrap this vlog and then hopefully publish it before I'm on the road again, because it's gonna be a big file and I only have an 8 gigabyte data plan. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see where we'll go next, and see what happens. Because tomorrow the new shed is coming in, and I'm going to be painting it red, so with some white trim, and so that's about it. So until next time.